This is fundamental for me to pass the message to all the individuals on the project that at the end of the day, what we want is that they are coming back home safely.
Lagos is a vibrant city of around 15 million people. It is Nigeria's commercial heart. It is also the center from which the Usan Project is being developed. It was in Lagos in April 2009 that the project team ran the Incident and Injury-Free Workshop, which was to be the spearhead for the health and safety initiatives that the entire team believes will lead to a record safety achievement on the project. The Usan Project in the Deepwater offshore Nigeria is one of the most significant development projects in Total's worldwide portfolio. Not only is it significant for Total as operator, it is also extremely important for the other joint venturers in the project, Chevron, Exxon and Nexen, for the Nigerian National Petroleum Company and for Nigeria as a whole. As well as providing employment during the execution phase of the project, with most of the work actually being carried out in Nigeria itself, it will provide a source of energy and revenue for many years to come.
This is, as usual, a very large, big industrial complex, a very large industrial plant with a lot of work everywhere in the world. And usually when we talk about this type of project, we talk about investment, we talk about production, we talk about the planning, we talk about a lot of these type of things. But what is very important for me at the end of the day is who is working on this project, and basically are we going to be sure that the people who are going to work or who are actually working on this project are going to return home safely. And this type of speech has been said so many times. How am I going to convince everybody on this project, working for the company, working for the contractors and the subcontractors, that those words are more than words? This is my own conviction, and this is what I want to share with all the people, all the colleagues, all the workers who are going to work or who are actually working on this project.
Incident and injury-free enables and builds on good safety systems and programs. It does not replace it. Incident and injury-free is not about a goal, and it doesn't focus on statistics. The emphasis of incident and injury-free is on people, and having everybody that's working on the project go home safe to their families at the end of the assignment. At its core, Incident and Injury-Free is a leadership program. Now, when we talk about leadership, we often think about management, but I'm talking about leadership that can emerge from anywhere on the project. That could be a senior manager, that could be a supervisor, that could be somebody in the project staff, or in the front line, the craft of the project. Some of the attributes of incident and injury-free: people demonstrate care and concern for each other. They take responsibility for their safety and the responsibility of the safety for those that work with them, for them, and around them. They'll stop work when they see something they believe is unsafe. They will choose to follow the rules, not because it's a requirement, but because they know that's what gets them home to their families at the end of the project. Incident and injury-free at its core is about caring for each other.
The Usan Project is a multi-billion-dollar development with work and workers coming from several continents. Bringing together a project of this magnitude is a mammoth task. Yet the pride of achievement that all involved may feel in completing a project like this would be dimmed if just one serious accident or fatality were to occur.
I want to trigger an initiative of safety which will change drastically our performance in HSC. From my perspective, the only objective which is really worth to mention is no accident and no incident.
In the incident and injury-free program, there's work at all levels of the project. So there's work with the senior managers to lead and champion incident and injury-free. At the supervisor level, there's work for them to be able to effectively supervise consistent with the concepts and principles of incident and injury-free. The ability to constructively correct unsafe work so that the employee will choose to follow the rules when the supervisor is not there. We also have work focused at the frontline employees to share with them the concepts of incident and injury-free and invite them to be active partners on the incident and injury-free journey.
What the workshop has taught me, or made me realize again, some basic things, is the value of people. And we know that the project would be nothing without people, nothing would happen. But more important, what we've realized is the value of people to their families. Doesn't matter what job they're doing, at every level of the project, every single person is a valuable person to themselves, to us, and above all, to their families. And their families want to see them come home every night.
We've done wonderful work to improve our performance for the first 4 years between 2000 and 2004. And since then, since 2005 until today, we have reached a plateau. We need to now address issues which are probably more difficult than what we were tackling in the past. Those more difficult issues are related with behavior and attitude.
What I've learned from this workshop as well, if I have to intervene with somebody on the site, it's a personal relationship. I have to build a relationship with that person. I have to say, hi, my name's Paul. I've noticed that what you're doing is not safe. It's not safe for you. And I care about your safety. So let's look at how we can improve that and eliminate the risk that you're taking now.
This incident and injury-free program is very important for Usan project. Even though we have a good system, but there is no commitment from our side people to implement the system, it will be useless.
It's not about intervening, shouting, throwing procedures at people. It's about saying, your behavior at the moment, what you're doing is not safe. Let's look together how we can improve your safety so that from now on, you don't take risks which are unnecessary and above all unacceptable for you and for your family.
As you know that we have many nationalities in this project, so all of us have our own culture, own safety culture, and since we come to Usan, we have to be more in line with all we have safety or system in place. So it is important for us in terms of diversity in the culture.
Most of my work is in the office, so initially it's true that although you are very concerned by designing wells that will be safe for the drilling and for all the operations, you are a little bit far of all the field operations reality, I would say. It's true that I came here with this a little bit in the background, and then after these 2 days workshop, you get to start to realize that safety is really the matter of everybody, and that I can make a difference, and not only at the workspace, but I can bring a little piece of that at home as well. I came here in Lagos with 2 little kids, 2 twins. What I've learned from the last 2 days that definitively I need to fight against routine, against this will never happen to me, and I need to bring that at home as well to make sure that I will teach my 2 little boys to behave in a safely manner.
You know also that I'm not alone in my management line. All the manager above me, from the EDA manager to Guy Maurice, the MD of TPNG, Yves Carrère, who's the head of the E&P, up to Christophe de Margerie, are totally committed in HSE safety performance, and actually to put this as a first priority.
In the IIF program that we've had for these 2 days, I've been able to understand that it's not just about having procedure and people following procedures, but it's a mindset. Being safe is a mindset. You know, something people need to believe as a core value in their heart, and to be safe all the time.
What I've learned from the incident and injury-free workshop is that it makes me think about what I'm doing in terms of safety. It's made me, it's not just about being compliant, but it's actually changed my values in terms of like safety becoming more of a second nature to me.
With my background in drilling engineering and production engineering, I have come to understand the basic importance of safety issues in a project of this magnitude. Attending this seminar has sort of reawakened my knowledge of safety aspects of this Usan project. For instance, in those days while I was working on rig, the tool pusher who was then, or who is the big boss on the rig, was more likely to see a worker who was carrying out an anti-safety business and to yell at him to say, "Hey, you guy, I'm going to run you out for this place. What are you doing there?" You know. But today, having gone through this seminar, I have come to understand that you need to talk to people in a more friendly manner so that you can always explain to them the importance of safety to themselves and to their families. Because if you don't, what you're going to get is that these guys are going to do the right things only when the big boss is around, and do whatever they want to do when he's out of the way.
This video captures the aspirations of many of the project's leaders for the project to be completed safely. But ultimately, our safety performance comes down to the attitude of each and every worker. Please make safety your #1 goal. Look after yourself and all those you work with every day on the Usan Project.
So what I'll be doing personally from now on, following this workshop, is that when I intervene, it's because, and I'll let the people know, that I care personally about their safety.
As a result of the workshop, I can actually say that it's changed my attitude and my way of thinking. So I feel confident enough now that if I see an unsafe act, I feel it's my responsibility, both as a member of the team, to actually tell the person in an approachable manner that what they're doing is not right. And I feel it's also my responsibility to actually ensure that the project is incident and injury free.
Imagine what is a project without incident and without accident.
I've made a commitment to be safe and for the IIF program to take place in the Usan Project. And I'm willing to make this commitment and to be held accountable for it, because I believe in it, that it's a mindset and it's achievable for us.
My vision for Usan Project is to see that it is completed timely, within budget, but more importantly, in a very safe manner, ensuring that no one gets hurt during the entire course of the project.